When did you last finish a thought? A whole one. Start to end. No phone in your hand. No second screen. No tab pulling you sideways before you got to the point. Sit with that for a second, because I think it has been a while, and I do not think that is a character flaw. I think your head feels like a browser with 40 tabs open and 3 of them playing sound you cannot find. And you have started to believe that is just who you are now. Scattered. Foggy. Never quite here. It is not who you are. It is what happens to a mind that never gets a moment of quiet to sort itself. Let me name the thing you are actually feeling, because you have been calling it the wrong name. You call it being busy, or being tired, or being bad at focus. What it usually is, underneath, is noise. Not the world's noise. Your own. A running feed of half worries, unfinished tasks, replays of things said years ago, and a low hum of dread you have gotten so used to you stopped noticing it was there. That feed does not stop when you pick up the phone. The phone feeds it. Every scroll adds 3 more tabs, you reach for it to escape the noise, and you are pouring gasoline on the noise. Here is what's true, and almost nobody says it. Clarity is not something you think your way into. You cannot outthink a loud room. Clarity is what is left when you take some of the noise out. It is subtraction, not addition. The clear-headed man you envy, the one who seems to just know what matters and moves, is not smarter than you. He's not carrying 40 open tabs. He has learned on purpose to close most of them, so the 2 that actually matter have room to breathe. And this is where the shame comes off. You are not overwhelmed because you are weak or scattered by nature. You are overwhelmed because everything in your day is engineered to keep your attention fragmented and for sale, and no one ever taught you that your attention was yours to protect in the first place. You have been handing your best focus to strangers and apps and getting the leftovers for your own life. Of course it feels foggy. You have been living on scraps of your own mind. And notice what the fog costs you that you never put on the bill. Is not just lost focus, is that every decision feels heavy because you are trying to choose while 40 things shout at once, so you freeze. Or you pick the easy thing to make the noise stop. A foggy man does not just think slower, he lives smaller. He avoids the hard conversation, the real work, the honest look at his own life, because all of it requires a clear head he never gets a quiet minute to find. The fog is not just uncomfortable. It's quietly steering your whole life toward whatever asks the least of you. So here is the one move, and it costs nothing. Tomorrow morning, before you touch the phone, before the feed gets its hands on you, take 60 seconds and write down the one thing that actually matters today. Not a list, not 10 things. 1, on paper if you can. The single thing that, if you did it, the day counts. That act does 2 things at once. It pulls the one signal out of the noise, and it plants your attention on your ground before the world plants it on theirs. You will want to check the phone first. That pull is the whole test. Win it once. You are going to have loud days anyway. The noise does not vanish because you found one trick. Some mornings the feed will be screaming before your feet hit the floor. That is fine. Clarity is not a permanent state you unlock and keep. It is a thing you return to, one quiet minute at a time, on purpose, against the pull. The skill is not silencing your mind forever. No one does that. And the men who tell you they did are selling something. The skill is knowing how to find the one thing that matters even when the room is loud, and putting your hand on it before anything else gets a vote. A clear head is not a quiet head. It is a head that knows which of the 40 voices to listen to today and lets the rest talk to an empty chair. Do not wait to feel clear before you act. That clear feeling is not the entrance, it is the reward. You get one quiet minute, you find the one thing, you touch it, and the fog thins a little. Then tomorrow you do it again. That is how a scattered man slowly becomes a focused one. Not by thinking harder, by carrying less, and choosing what he carries. You found a mentor here, not a productivity guru. I am not going to hand you a system with 19 steps. I am going to tell you to find one thing, protect 1 minute, and start there. If this hit you, subscribe and ride with us daily. No comfort, just discipline.
Subscribe. Tomorrow, you drive stronger.